Something that I find this is always can be a struggle or frustration for myself, and I'm sure other people can relate that might watch, is I think you mentioned this in one of your programs about divine timing, like trusting the timing of when you're going to manifest whatever it is you're trying to manifest
Mhm.
in this world. I guess, can you speak to that? Just being able to, because sometimes it's easy to get kind of impatient or, then some of the doubt creeps in and
Mhm.
because all the pressures and demands of the world and just being able to manage that and kind of like get to that quietness of the trust and spirit.
Yeah, so trust comes from, so I have I describe it as the foundation is your self-love,
Mm,
your self-forgiveness, your self-acceptance, believing in yourself, and then ultimately trusting yourself. And when you do, then you feel worthy and you
mm,
feel deserving. So the self-worth and the deservingness is actually what helps you manifest.
mm,
But those other foundation or pillars have to be there. Because if you're running, I hate myself, and you're trying to manifest, they're two different frequencies. It's not going to happen. They're
mm,
going to cancel each other out. So when we're manifesting, there's actually a formula for it. The first one, what I called is your soul wealth. So this is what I was referring to as tapping into that divine fortune, aligning you with your abundance, which is naturally, you're naturally an abundant being. There's more than enough of you for everything that you want to create, and everything that you desire is already in your field. We
mm,
just need to find the frequency for it. So that's the soul wealth. And then there's the self worth, which is I was just talking about. We
mm,
want to work through all those pillars to get you to that self worth,
mm,
and knowing that you're enough and deserving so that you can more easily manifest. And then there's the alchemy. The alchemy is what I was referring to as transmuting, transforming
mm,
the contracts, agreements, removing things out of your field, removing poverty consciousness, elevating that, releasing scarcity out of your field, restoring every part of you that has been dominated, suppressed
mm,
in other lifetimes into enough, into the sovereign being that you are. And then it's the embodiment of the new you. So it's a new
mm,
identity that you're stepping into. I am the multimillionaire, or
mm,
I am a wealthy, I am the wealthy goddess, whatever that new identity is. And then it's the intention of that. So the intention is being in that alignment every single day, in that forward movement and taking guided action. And it's not a lot, it's actually all of these steps are easy to do and to manifest. But what all of this does, it moves you into a state of flow.
mm,
It moves you into the state of expectancy. It moves you into a state of certainty. It moves you into divine partnership. So when you're in expectancy, flow, certainty, divine partnership, you absolutely know that whatever you're asking is coming.
mm,
Like you just live in that frequency. There's no other option.
mm.
When you're running fear, you're like, oh, maybe if, oh,
Yeah.
maybe not. But when you're running certainty, expectancy, flow, divine partnership, you absolutely know that whatever you ask for is on its way. And so this is when we allow the divine timing. It
Mm,
could be as soon as you ask for it. It could be tomorrow. And what will happen is that the universe, what the universe always wants to give you, the universe always wants to provide. The universe is not keeping anything from you. The universe is abundant. The universe is, you know, bountiful. And whatever you ask is always available to you and will be available to you. Now, if you don't get it in immediately, then we get to reflect and we get to see, okay, I continue to do my work, I continue to up level myself, I continue to shift into expectancy and certainty, and especially radical trust with the universe. That's the divine partnership.
mm,
So, when I talk to my clients, I say, imagine like the universe is your most loyal friend,
mm,
the friend that you can always count on, the friend that no matter what you're doing, it's always going to be there available to you, especially in your time of need. So when you ask for something, you absolutely know that that friend is going to bring it to you, or it's going to be there for you, or it's going to walk the path with you. That's the universe. So when you develop that relationship with the universe, then whatever you ask for automatically comes through. And again, and that inclination or that leaning into that alignment with the universe,
mm,
it's like a muscle that you built.
mm,
That's the radical trust. You ask for it, you let it go, no attachments. The minute you try to control when or how, you're actually creating a block in it.
Mm.
because you're trying to tell the universe, I need it now. Yeah, I need it now, and it has to be when I want it. But the
Right.
universe is going to bring it to you because remember, you're elevating, you're raising your frequency to match that. So the universe is going to, like, work with you to do that. And it may bring you something that may be kind of sort of what you wanted. And you
Mm.
can say, thank you, universe. I see that I'm not quite there yet in my alignment.
Mm.
I elevate to that new frequency and bring me something better, or bring me, X, Y, and Z, or
Right.
this and that.
Mm.
So, and it's a relationship that you have, and it's also a recognition that, what your environment is a reflection of who you are. So
Mm.
if you want more than what you have, then you get to elevate yourself. You get to upgrade yourself. You get to move into the state of flow. And you also get to move into the mastery. And the mastery is watching, noticing, being aware, witnessing when you go back into, well, where is it? Or when you
Mm.
go back to where, well, is it coming?
Mm.
Or, if it was here, then I wouldn't have to worry. That's you asking the universe to save you. The universe is not going to save you. The universe is going to work with you for you to move into your power.
Mm.
Uh, we want to step into our powerful self. That's how we create. If we're asking to be saved, it's not going to happen because we're acting from fear and
Mm.
desperation and doubt and not trusting.
Mm.
When we want it now, we're trying to control. And again, we're not trusting.
Right.
When we keep asking, well, when is it? When is it? With it? Again, we're not trusting. And we're pushing it further away because we're moving into that divine, out of that divine flow, that divine alignment.
Mm. That's really helpful. That makes a lot of sense.